Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And this is Iwobi. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! Calafiori gets good distance on it. Marlen. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the brilliant De Ligt has both the intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart as a centre-half. Long passes are something he's really been working on, and he'll provide a lot of quality diagonal balls for the attack to latch onto, so keep your eye on that.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Okafor. No, that's been intercepted. Barrios. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! Decent enough try. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Okafor. Well timed, excellent interception. Still goalless. Tell. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Driving on and making good progress.
Monaco are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Zaire Emery. Iwobi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Pablo Barrios. Jorginho. Marlen. The counter-attack is a possibility now for Monaco. Always onto this. And that was very necessary. Monaco have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Jorginho. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, can he get onto this? Zaire Emery. Now it's Zaire Emery, and the through ball, and this is Iwobi. Real chance! Goal! Lazio! That was a given, it always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Cleared without complication. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Okafor. Now it's Okafor. Okafor! Off the post! Ball swat. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And he's intervened well there.
Monaco truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pablo Barrios. Pablo Barrios goes steaming forward. Tell. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Knocks it into space.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Iwobi. Zaire Emery. Jorginho. Okafor. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Zaire Emery. Gravenberg. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Monaco can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barrios. Zaire Emery. Good driving run. Lovely feeding, is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Balde gets it clear. Jorginho. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Iwobi. Gravenberg. And he's forced to go back. Zaire Emery threads one in, and this is Iwobi. And it's Zaire Emery. Chance! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tell. He's onside. And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zaire Emery has found the net here, of course. Tries to pass it through. That's really well cleared. Monaco have reclaimed it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. That's a decent clearance. Oh, good shapes to shoot! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gravenberg. Somewhat off target. Now it's Okafor. Okafor running with the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's picked his way. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
7, le numéro 9. Le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 79. Le numéro 13. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 8.
Probing pass, and that has been clubbed away. Monaco perhaps wondering what the best time is for their chance for a shot. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pablo Barrios. Now it's Tell. Tell going face-to-face with his great rival. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kessié gets into some space. Barrios engages and forces him off the ball. Malinovsky, Okov, can he finish? Goal! Monaco! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Le numéro 17. Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 4.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Le numéro 2.
Monaco take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Lazio with the corner, they're first. Pablo Barrios is onto this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted.
Monaco surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now this could be a chance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It will be. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Barrios. Now it's Barrios. Monaco moments now away from seeing this one out.
Lazio really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Iwobi, who does have an assist to his name. Bukiele. Malinovsky.
Changement.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Correa with the clearance. Lazio have it back and can go again. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Iwobi. That's the keeper's ball. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Okafor, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very important.